When answering exam questions, there are a few key things to remember, right? So just remember, exam technique is a key part in preparation for any exams, and it's something that you'll pick up the more you go and you do past papers. Right, so many questions in exams are repeats of what will be in old exams. So going and looking at lots of generic questions beforehand is a good idea. When going and answering and questions and reading them, there's a few things just take into account. Make sure you go read the question at least twice so you don't make any mistakes when you're reading them. As you're reading them, go highlight key information. Don't make assumptions about what the question is asking. Make sure after you've answered it, you go check your work for daft errors that you might make. And if it involves going and answering something where there's some calculation, make sure that you write your workings out down. Right, let's go and have a look at the question.
Right, in this question, we are just going to look at how glucose can be controlled. Right, so the first key thing that you need to have in mind before looking at this type of thing is how we can go and decrease blood glucose and how we can increase it. So some key things about decreasing blood glucose. So the fact that we can use up excess glucose, right, by respiration. We can increase the amount of glucose that's been absorbed into the body cells, particularly the liver cells, out of the blood plasma. So we can turn glucose into glycogen, which happens in the liver. And all of this, it happens because insulin is secreted by the pancreas when blood glucose is increased, which causes liver cells to take more of that glucose out of the blood. So if we go and have a look at this question, so the pancreas and the liver both control blood glucose concentration in blood, right? So that's what the question is about. So we've looked at decreasing blood glucose. So if we look at how blood glucose can be increased, so if we have a quick look at increasing blood glucose, we can slow down the rate that glucose is being taken up. So we can slow down the rate of respiration. We can reduce the amount of glucose that's being absorbed into the body cell. We can release glycogen, so we can turn that glycogen that's stored back into glucose. And we can do this by the pancreas releasing the hormone glucagon, which causes the conversion of that. So if we go back to looking at this question, so it's talking about the liver. So the liver and the fact that it's got two veins. So the hepatic portal vein is taking blood from the small intestines, right, into the liver. And the hepatic vein is taking blood from the liver back towards the heart, right? They're two key bits. So scientists measured the concentration of glucose in samples of blood taken from the hepatic portal vein and the hepatic vein. Right, the samples were taken 1 hour and 6 hours after eating a meal. Right, it's worth just remembering when you go and eat something, your blood glucose will increase because of digestion. So graph 1, which we're going to look at in a minute, shows the concentration of the blood glucose after 1 hour. Right.
So hopefully you have found that useful. If you've got any questions, then drop it in the comments below, and we'll be uploading a lot more. Right, good luck, folks.